It's popping. Welcome back to another Celebrity Sweets. I'm Ethan, and with the start of this new year brings the start of new movies, new TV shows, and award show season. And one of my favorite things to do is just curl up on the couch in a blanket and have a bucket of popcorn and just watch a bunch of these movies and TV shows that are brand new. Today we are going to be making a simple popcorn Rice Krispie treat. Perfect for if you're having a movie themed party or you just want a fun festive snack when you're watching your shows. The ingredients for this recipe are Rice Krispie treats, white candy melts, red candy melts, a little bit of royal icing, and some microwave kettle corn. Now we're also going to turn this into a pop, so you're going to need some lollipop sticks, whatever length you'd like. The first thing we want to do is to secure our lollipop stick to our Rice Krispies. Now, these Rice Krispies that we are using are homemade. If you want the recipe for these, I used the same one as these pumpkin Rice Krispie treats that we made, but I didn't add any food coloring and just pressed them down into a pan and then cut them into this, like, tapered rectangle or popcorn box shape. You could also just use store-bought and just cut them into your desired shapes as well. And over here I've melted down our white candy melts, and now we want to take the end of our lollipop stick, dip it in our white candy melts, and insert it into the bottom of your Rice Krispie. Then allow the candy melts to harden for about 5 to 10 minutes. The candy melts on our popcorn pops have hardened, so now we can start to dip these. Over here I have the same white candy melts, but I added a little bit of coconut oil. Now this is totally optional, but it does help to smooth and thin out your candy melts, so that when we do dip our Rice Krispie treat in there, the candy melts won't pull against it and then pull it off the stick. To dip these, take your Rice Krispie treat and coat it in your white candy melts. Drizzle off any of the excess and then place it back on a sheet of wax paper to dry. So our Rice Krispie Pops have completely hardened in the outer layer of white candy melts. And now, you know, like popcorn buckets have those like stripes of red going through them. We want to do that to our Rice Krispie Pops as well. So I've just melted down our red candy melts and put them into a piping bag, snip the tip, and then we're going to take that and pipe straight lines onto your Rice Krispies to look like those popcorn bucket stripes. Our Rice Krispie Pops have those red lines piped on with our candy melts, and now we want to let these ones set up for, again, about 5 to 10 minutes. While those are hardening, we can start to work on the popcorn that we're going to put on top of our popcorn buckets. You can use whatever type of popcorn you'd like. Again, I'm just using a kettle corn, and just follow the steps on the bag to make your popcorn. Gourmet popcorn. N'est pas la seule. Do not use popcorn button. Oh, okay. Do not leave microwave unattended. Children should not prepare or handle. Very, very hard to make this. This side down, what's that down? It's done. It smells good. Ooh, they're right, that's hot. Hot! Our candy melts are all hardened on our Rice Krispie Pops, and we've got our kettle corn and royal icing, and now we can start to assemble them to look like this guy right here. We are going to make these popcorn buckets look full of popcorn, and to do that we're using real popcorn. And I will say there are a lot of seeds in it, like more seeds than, but I follow the steps, gourmet popcorn. Simply take one kernel at a time and dip it into some royal icing. Then attach it to your popcorn bucket and fit a bunch of different pieces all around. So our popcorn Rice Krispie Pops look amazing, but there is one thing I want to do, and this is totally optional. But you know when you go to the movies and they ask you, like, do you want some extra butter, or do you want like buzzer, or do you want or do you want butter drizzled on top? And I usually say yes to that because it's really good. So I'm going to replicate that using an airbrush. I've just put a little bit of yellow dye into the airbrush, and I'm just going to spray a little bit onto our popcorn. And here we have them, our popcorn bucket inspired Rice Krispie Pops that we made today in honor of all the new TV shows, movies, and award season that is coming up. These are the perfect treat to just grab and sit and watch a show, or you can make these if you're having a bunch of people over to watch a show or a movie. They're super simple and super easy to make. We just took Rice Krispies, dipped them in some candy melts, and then piled on some real popcorn on top. If you happen to make these, please share them with me on Instagram or Twitter. And if you have any other requests for another celebrity sweets, please leave it down in the comments below. Also, make sure to share this video with someone who likes popcorn or TV shows or movies. And don't forget to pick up some of your Celebrity Sweets merch. You can get the original Celebrity Sweets sock and many more over on my Teespring store, and the link is in the description below to that. Until next time, savor life and make it sweet. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button down below. And while you're at it, subscribe. You can do that by clicking this cute little donut right here. If you're looking for more content, up here is my newest video, and down here is what YouTube thinks you should watch. That's all for today. I will see you guys this Thursday.